Yo guys, what is up and welcome to yet again another video. Today I am bringing you another FIFA Predicts video today, and yeah, as you guys know, I have to have an opponent and I have to have FIFA going up against me in my predictions. Now, I would say I haven't been doing the best in this series yet. This series should be coming out on a consistent basis of at least once a month. Today our opponent is IFTV. Which, you know, is another YouTube channel. If you want, I'll leave the link down below in the description. You can go check them out. They have the best news and updates on Italian football. In my opinion, they have the best updates on Italian football over YouTube. No one updates you as well as they do. So go over to their channel. They're amazing. I watch every single one of their videos, and they were kind enough to give me their predictions via Twitter. And also, these are only one of their predictions, because there's two people that run their social medias. This is Marco's predictions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll let FIFA now, I'll let FIFA show you their predictions via the gameplay that I'm going to show you. And I'll let the commentator of FIFA take over for now until I see you guys at the end of the video.
And Serie. Chance to go into the lead now, and he's opened the scoring here. Milan's celebrating, and those celebrations will continue down the tunnel because the half-time whistle's about to go.
Well, they kept on going in this first half, and I think they deserved that.
The ball and he gives it back to him. Bonaventura. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Bilia. You could sense that they had a real belief in slipping it through. Just the keeper to beat. Candreva, and it's the equaliser here. It's almost as if they drew them onto them so that there was space to break into, and how well they used that space.
And that score, he's just got too much pace for those defenders, you can see it.
Bilia. Well, no difference between the two sides after 90 minutes here. Alan Smith with me as usual.
1-0 to Germany, not the best contest in the world.
In by Dybala to take the lead. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Higuain! Well, that's the way to take the lead. That's a stunning goal. Fine move. Excellent application in front of goal. He's a really good player, and he's taken the chance with some aplomb here. But it's a very good goal, and much deserved the way the team are playing.
Yeah, the stats don't lie. The number of shots on target, no surprise that they've scored.
Marquisio stopped emphatically, and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. That's the final whistle from the referee. Well, we talked up the defenders in this team, the team really as a defensive unit. They've been fantastic, and they've shut out the highest scoring side in the division.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the visiting attackers certainly got their defenders to thank for this.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game. A lot of build-up. Finally, we're underway for the game itself. Edin Dzeko. Raja Nainggolan. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. El Shaarawy. And here is Dzeko. Dzeko. Nainggolan. I think that. Well, it's one of those that hits the post and goes in to the delight of the scorer.
He might have mishit it, I don't know, but he doesn't care.
That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it. No goalkeeper could have reached that. It clips the post on the way in.
Yeah, really good strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything.
Face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. Raja Nainggolan. It's finished here. Well, that's it. The dust is settling now, Alan, and beaten by... Hi there, everybody. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, in the commentary box. So the first half about to begin. There's some potential in this move. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. He screened the ball well there. Guiding it through. In on the goalkeeper. Can he pick somebody out with this pullback? Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
Andrea Poli. Cleverly done with that technique. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Space for the shot! That move nipped in the bud by the raising of the flag from the assistant.
It looked to me like the timing of the pass and the run was spot on, but on closer inspection, no, he was off.
Well, the game has run its course here, and there's the final whistle. This is a team that sets out to win every game, and I suppose every now and then something like this is going to come along. You underachieve, you underperform.
Well, that's right. If you're not properly at it, if it's not 100% performance, you will be made to pay quite often, and that was the case here.
Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this. And the first half is underway here. That's the kickoff. He could shoot from here, that's what the crowd think. That's hit the bar and it's still in play. Shot on! Oh, it's a brilliant goal! And it was worth the wait. He's taken the chance very stylishly indeed. And it's given them advantage at last. They've worked hard to get it. And goodness me, they're celebrating it. Another angle on it here. He can't have scored many better than this. the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
I'll give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
Moving forward now, Fiorentina. Badelli. Really, the shot's on! Beautifully guided past the goalkeeper. Well, the equaliser has happened. Took perhaps the opposition by surprise, but we're level again. It's what they've deserved. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Ooh, that's a dangerous move, sliding for the ball in the box like that. Well, that's it. We're level at the end of 90 minutes. Well, here we are with Calcio, our football for you. The best of the Italian action. Martin Tyler here to describe it for you, with the considerable help of my good friend Alan Smith. And here we are, start of the match. Niang. And here they are on the attack. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Going for goal! He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
Let's see the replay now. Joel Chukwuma-Obi. A good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. To get the equaliser. What a lovely death finish that was. Well, this is some performance from an unfancied team with shots and a goal.
Well, they've been really positive from the outset here, and deservedly, I think, now in charge of this match.
And in it goes. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper, and the attacking team will be annoyed with that. And time ticking away. There is the final whistle. The team's still level here after 90 minutes. Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. It's a neat putt. Letting the shot go! And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come. was faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
Corner swung in. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily. And the referee has brought a halt to it. That's full time. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. Chievo, and they play Sassuolo. Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
He's one of those players that sees the picture before the ball arrives, and that's why he doesn't get caught in possession too often.
Check on Chievo for you, and their team list today. Emanuele Giaccarini starts with Volta Birsta in the middle of the park, and they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. Check now on the team players for Sassuolo today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come overall defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Filippo Giacoletti is the referee for this game. Well, there's the first whistle, and the game is underway. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width in guiding it through. The shot's on. It's over the line, off the underside of the bar. Goal!
I think the keeper thought he might get a hand on this, but no chance in the end.
Well, in it goes. Via the underside of the bar, always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
The ball, that's the important thing. They are a class act as a team, this group of players. Quick, and they're slick with their work. Surely! It's a fine save. I'm not sure how relevant it's going to be at the end of it all.
Well, he won't be popular if the opposition go and get an equaliser here, I can tell you.
1-0 the final score as the referee brings an end to the game. Tyler here, Alan Smith with me as usual. Big welcome to you too. What is this game going to bring us? We'll find out now. We're off to the first half. And in it goes. Well, and it came with a swirl on it. And the keeper did well to flip it over the bar. It's a corner again. Corner swung in, tries to punch it away. And there is some backup for him in this position. Lazovic! And there it is, the opening goal. And it's Genoa who have broken through here.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Well, once he got his foot to it, Alan, it was always going to be a goal from that kind of cross.
Yeah, he really did get a good connection with it, didn't he? And keeper no chance. Deserved a penalty, all right.
Goalkeeper Mattia Perin with a simple stop. Bertolacci. Excellent vision. There's good progress with this attack. It's over, and the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.
Well, here we are with Calcio, our football for you, the best recently. A lot of build-up. Finally, we're underway for the game itself. Attacking now. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. He can put them in front. He scored! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. Just look at the way he's got past these defenders, Alan, and really maximised the situation he created for himself.
Well, he did. It was head down and some wonderful balance and footwork to beat a couple of defenders and knock the ball in the back of the net. Wonderful goal.
Now, here is a chance for them. Oh, it's a penalty. Well, he's just telling off the culprit, explaining to him why he's given the penalty, but no sign of a card here.
Yeah, one or two of the opposition waving the imaginary cards, which you never like to see.
And he scores from the spot. Well, with a penalty, it doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really cool strike, that.
going to be 3 minutes added on. Fabio Quagliarella. Should be. Well, that goal puts them on the comeback trail, possibly. Deficit cut to just 1 goal now, and they'll be hoping to use the time profitably. You never know, maybe turn this around totally. The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. And we restart the game 2-1. And he's blown his whistle for the last time. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
Well, they fought hard to protect this home record, but unsuccessfully in the end, Alan. It's a surprise result here.
It is, and maybe a wake-up call for them. Maybe they were a little bit careless in possession at times, and the manager will be trying to get them back on track now.
Alright guys, so now that you have seen FIFA's predictions, I am going to read out the predictions of the 2 opponents that I have today, which are FIFA and IFTV, and also my predictions. And I'm going to explain a bit why I've chosen these teams, and why I've, chosen the team to win, or even why I've chosen it to be a draw. And obviously I'm going to read out of the other predictions of the other 2 opponents. So let's get into it. So we've got Spal versus Bologna. FIFA predicted Bologna. IFTV predicted Bologna, and I predicted Bologna. Now, Spal, they're doing well. Honestly, they're doing well. I'm pretty sure they beat Crotone. I'm not actually sure about that, but they did come draw with Inter, and they've not been doing that bad, honestly. In these past, since the new year, they haven't been doing that bad, but Bologna have been banging it since the new year. They have been doing so well, and I gotta say, I think I have to give this one to Bologna, just because of their hard work and how much they've progressed since last year. So yeah, I got to give this game to Bologna, definitely. Moving on now to Lazio versus Juventus. Juventus have to win this one. If they want to keep their Serie A title going, they have to win this game. And honestly, I got to say, it will show if they beat Lazio, that it will show, especially at away, like we did like a few days ago. It will show that they are still a really dominant force in Italy. They are definitely still the dominant force in Italy, but there are Napoli that are dominating right now as well. Milan are doing very well, but that's just, Milan have just got a bit of form, we don't want to hype them up too much. But Lazio versus Juventus, I got to give it to Juventus. So have FIFA 18, and so have IFTV. So yeah, we're all agreeing on that prediction. Now we're going into Napoli versus Roma. Now, 2 of us agree on this prediction, which is me and IFTV. We both agree that Napoli should be winning this game, and honestly, the form that Roma are in right now, they're in a bit of a bad run of form. I think Napoli have got this. Napoli have been doing very well. The only place that they could have improved in is probably the Champions League and the Europa League, or pretty much internationally, other than just in our league. But they are focusing on the Scudetto, and I don't think they cared about the Champions League and Europa League, even though they did do very well to come 2-0 away from home against Leipzig. And honestly, I gotta say, Napoli gotta take this one. FIFA, though, they disagree with me and IFTV. They say that Roma should win this one, and Roma are going to win this one, according to FIFA. Moving on to the next game now is Genoa versus Cagliari. Now, I think Genoa is going to win, IFTV thinks Genoa is going to win, and FIFA thinks Genoa is going to win. Not really much to explain about this. They're both mid-table. They're both safe from relegation. It's going to be quite a timid match. Not really much action, in my opinion. I think Genoa are going to just get the win. They did get the win over Inter, and they've been doing quite well. They've been impressing me since they've gotten their new coach. So, honestly, I got to give this one to Genoa, and so have IFTV and FIFA. Moving on now to Chievo Sassuolo. Now, honestly, I actually am very disappointed in Sassuolo this season. Obviously, they've lost their manager, they lost a few players, but they've not done the best. And, FIFA are backing them to beat Chievo. Now, Chievo, they're doing decent this year. Again, I think they're on a similar level as Sassuolo. But Chievo, I've never seen them as a massive team. We beat them 4-1 at the beginning of the season, so it's not, they're not the most impressive team. So I don't care, if they go a bit on, a bad run of form. But Sassuolo, seeing them come like 7th like a year or two ago, and now seeing them in 17th, I'm pretty sure, or 16th, it's quite disappointing, to be honest. But I'm going to go with the Kievo win, because I think that they could beat Sassuolo, and with the run of form of Sassuolo right now, I don't think that Kievo, the run of form of Sassuolo right now, I think Kievo could beat them, and I think they will beat them. IFTV, though, they think is going to be a draw, and as I said, FIFA 18 thinks that Sassuolo can actually get a bit of form and beat Chievo away from home. Moving on now to Benevento versus Hellas. FIFA 18 thinks Hellas is going to get the win. IFTV thinks it's going to be a draw, and I think it's going to be a draw. Now, Benevento have been putting in a fight every match they play. They've put in a fight against Inter. They've put in a fight against loads of teams. And since their draw against Milan, they've been doing quite well. Like, I think since their draw against Milan, they did get a few wins under their belt. I think they've got two wins. I might be mistaken there, but I think they've got 2 wins and like 3 draws now. So they've gotten a few points now. I think they've gotten around 9-10 points, which means they're still in the running, but I doubt that they can actually stay up in this area. But they're going to be fighting, so I think this match is going to be a very interesting one, and I think it's going to be from side to side attacking for both of the relegation teams right now. So yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting match. I think it's going to end in a draw. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next match now, which is Torino versus Crotone. Torino not been playing the best right now. Crotone have been playing out of their shoes, honestly. They did lose recently against, I think, Benevento or someone. They didn't, their last game, they played quite bad. Then again, though, Crotone did beat Inter, or they came draw with Inter. I think draw beat Inter. Torino also lost against, who did they lose against last week? Hellas, I think. I'm pretty sure they lost against Hellas. So, like, honestly, Torino and Crotone, they're both, I guess Torino's really out of form, and Crotone is, like, in the middle. They're not really on the best of form, but Crotone want to stay up in the Serie A. And honestly, a lot of people were doubting them at the beginning of the season. They were saying, okay, I think Hellas is going to stay up. I think, all of these teams are going to stay up, except Benevento. A lot of people were rooting for Benevento, Crotone, and someone else to go down to Serie B. But Crotone have proved a lot of people wrong. They've been doing decent this season. Benevento have been fighting, but they haven't been having that, that final push. Hellas, they haven't been doing bad either. But honestly, I gotta say that I have to give this one to Torino. I think Torino will get it out of the bag. Sorry, Crotone, but that's what I think. IFTV thinks it's going to be a draw, and so does FIFA 18. Moving on to the next game now, we all think is going to be a draw, and this game is Udinese versus Fiorentina. Obviously, Udinese are doing very well under Massimo Oddo, who is an old AC Milan player, now coaching Udinese. And Fiorentina are not doing the best this season. They've got a lot of management problems, and I don't think they're going to be confident against an Udinese side that is very strong, good in form, and they are at home at the moment, Udinese. So yeah, I think Udinese is going to be able to get the draw on this one, and we're all pretty much rooting for Udinese and Fiorentina for the game to end in a draw. Moving on to Sampdoria, Atalanta now, we all have different opinions on this one, and I'm pretty sure it is the first one. No, it isn't. It isn't the first one that we all have different opinions, because we have different opinions also on Chievo versus Sassuolo, but we do have different opinions on this game. None of us agree with each other, and FIFA 18 think Atalanta's going to win this one. IFTV think Sampdoria is going to win this one, and I think it's going to be a draw. Now, the reason I think it's going to be a draw is because Atalanta are a very good team. They're just under Sampdoria in the league. And under us, I'm pretty sure. They're just under us and Sampdoria in the league. And then again, Sampdoria are a very good team as well. They've got the likes of Quagliarella, who is like 3rd in the top scorers. They've got the likes of other players as well. But then again, Sampdoria did nothing against us. And when we played Atalanta literally destroyed us. So it depends, because in the beginning of the year, I don't know what we did against Sampdoria. I'm not sure if we beat Sampdoria or if they beat us. No, they beat us. They beat us 2-0, and so did Atalanta. Atalanta beat us 2-0 as well in the beginning of the season. So it's a tough one, Sometimes Sampdoria don't show up, though. That's the problem. Sometimes Sampdoria definitely don't show up, and as well, you can say the same for Atalanta. Last week, I'm pretty sure Crotone drew against Atalanta. So it's a tough one. It is a tough one. But I think it's going to be a draw. And yeah, we're moving on to the next match, which is the most important match for me in general. and to see if Milan can extend their unbeaten record, or how are you going to say it? Not losing record, and the word's not coming in my head right now. But yeah, if they can continue that record to the next game, and that is Milan versus Inter. I did say that I think Milan will take this one, just because of their grinta that Gattuso has put on them in these last few matches. They are one of the best teams in Italy performing right now, in my opinion, and also a lot of other coaches and commentators have said that as well about Milan. Last game they didn't play the best against Lazio in the Coppa Italia, but a lot of players probably are tired, and they've been training with Gattuso. Like, try and imagine how that is. And also they've been playing match after match, midweek match, weekend match, midweek match, weekend match, midweek match, weekend match. Like, it gets tiring. I can imagine how tiring it would get. So I think they're going to be prepared well for this one against Inter. The only thing is that they can't underestimate Inter, even though Inter are in a bad spell of form, because everyone's making Milan the favourites right now, and obviously a lot of people against Arsenal are kind of doubting whether Milan are the favourites or Arsenal are the favourites. So the Milan versus Arsenal game is going to be a very good one, but the Milan versus Inter one, I'm a bit scared, because a lot of people are saying Milan's got this, Milan has definitely got this. It's going to be one of those olden days 4-0 wins. It's not. Trust me, I can definitely guarantee you now it's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be maybe a 2-1. If we can edge it out to a 3-1, that would be good. If they play how they played against Roma, they could probably get like a 3-1. But if they play how they played against Lazio, I think it's going to be a round 2-1 victory for AC, maybe even a draw. I don't know. But my final prediction for that game is a Milan win. As I said, IFTV have gone for the draw, and so have FIFA. So those are our predictions. Yeah, it's been quite a long video. In total, I think it's going to be around 30 minutes. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy the video. Go and check out IFTV down below. They'll probably update you, and they'll probably make their reactions to every single one of these matches. Honestly, I gotta say, their content is top notch, as I said in the beginning of the video. So go check them out. Honestly, you won't regret it if you actually are interested in the Serie A. That's it from me for today. If you do enjoy this series and you want to see it coming back and back again every month or every other week, hit that like button. If you want to see something different and you don't want to see this series continue, hit the dislike button. And yeah, leave your predictions of these games down below in the comments. And that's it from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You like a